Well, we have time. We'll show you the tail of the tape. Calderon, 4 inches shorter. The weight's going to be exactly the same. Calderon is 6 years older, and he's giving away an inch and a half in reach. And they're both coming off that technical draw.
In the part of Mayol, he's talking about he thinks that Ivan Calderon can't take a hard shot. That's what he's planning to come in and deliver. That real hard shot. He plans to really sit down on his punches, use his reach, and come in here and punish the champion Ivan Calderon.
The rules under which this fight will be contested, the 10-point must scoring system, no standing 8 count, there'll be no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and only the referee can stop the fight. And if we get into the accidental foul situation, we go to the scorecards after the 4th round, which is what they did in Madison Square Garden their last fight. So let's hope that we don't have a clashing of the heads. Mayol will actually, in fact, make his ring walk first, and Rodel Mayol will be seen by the public here momentarily, as you will see him come out across the stage and make his entrance into the arena here at the Coliseo de Puerto Rico of San Juan.
What a great kid, Rodel Mayol.
So one unbeaten champion has continued. Can the other one do it? This is Rodel Mayol of the Philippines.
From Cebu, same area that the best fighter pound for pound in the world, Manny Pacquiao, is from.
He's from a place called Mandawi in Cebu, the Philippines. He's been in Los Angeles for a couple of years training under the tutelage of Freddie Roach.
At the Wild Card Gym, and boy, he loves living in America.
This guy's a very intelligent fighter, very hard to hit because of his style and movement, and a very aggressive counterpuncher. So he deserves this title shot with a record of 25-3-1. Have you ever, can you recall, Benny, anyway, all the fighters we've interviewed before fights, two more intelligent young men?
No, absolutely not. And not only that, but especially this young man, Rodel Mayol, coming in there and so calm, so relaxed, and say, you know what? I went out and I did some research. I spent some time watching the videotapes. I know what I have to do now. And what I'm going to do is get there first. Get there first, and I'm going to look for a good angle because he is a southpaw, and that clash of heads could be a problem. So I'm really going to look for some good angles to go ahead and come in.
And now we'll see Ivan Calderon make his ring entrance, 32-0 with a draw and 6 knockouts. You know, this is one of the best pure boxers in the world today. He's compared to the Mexican Hall of Fame champion, the former champ, Ricardo Lopez. And when you compare anybody to Ricardo Lopez, that is some compliment.
Finito Lopez, boy, he was as good as it come. Also, some of the guys in that division, guys like Michael Carbajal. You know, also Gonzalez, another great champion in that division, stuff that had the wars. That was the very first pay-per-view that featured a flyweight boxer, and that was Michael Carbajal in that particular pay-per-view. So people, get used to this. This is a guy that can throw punches from many different angles. He is a very, very skilled boxer, blessed with tremendous reflexes and a tremendous calm. He's got all the ingredients of a great, great champion. That's why he's defending this title for the 17th time in his career.
Well, in 03, he won the WBO minimum weight title, beating Eduardo Rey Marquez in Las Vegas by decision, and he defended that title 11 times before moving up to the 108-pound division, winning the title by split decision over Hugo Caceres in Bayamon. And he was down in that fight. That'll tell you the courage and fortitude of this guy.
This is a guy who fought against Miguel Cotto as an amateur. He fought Brian Viloria 3 times, winning once, losing twice, and boy, he would love another shot at Brian Viloria as a professional.
The lively island music, and the crowd is into it. Ivan Calderon.
He's a guy that, you know, he loves training fighters. So he's just a gym rat is what he boils down to. A gym rat that always keeps himself in great physical shape and also loves to go ahead and spread his knowledge to younger fighters and show them what he knows.
Well, the title of this show, Puerto Rico's Best Boxing Promotions, is Unbeaten Champions. One of them has done it. Roman Martinez knocked out Vito Veloria in the 9th round to keep his record undefeated. And how can Calderon at 32-0 keep his undefeated? We'll find out. All right, we're set to get this one underway. Here's Lupe Contreras to get this main event going.
Desde el Coliseo de Puerto Rico, José Miguel Agrelot. Este es el combate estelar de esta noche. This is the main event being brought to you by Puerto Rico's Best Boxing Promotions in association with Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Este combate, pactado a 12 asaltos por el Campeonato Mundial Mini Mosca de la OMB. This bout, 12 rounds for the WBO Light Flyweight Championship of the World. Presidente de la OMB, President of the WBO, Francisco Paco Valcarce. Supervisora, Supervisor, Jacinth Bryan. Los jueces de este combate son, the judges scoring this bout are Carlos Colón, el doctor Rubén García y Julie Letterman. El referee, Luis Pabón. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, desde San Juan, Puerto Rico, veremos quién es el más macho. Presentando en la esquina azul, el retador. Introducing the blue corner, the challenger. Vestido de blanco con vivos rojos y azules. He steps into the ring wearing white trunks with red and blue trim. Su peso oficial, 107 libras y un cuarto. His official weight, 107 1/4 pounds. Su récord profesional, 25 victorias con 3 derrotas, un empate y 19 de sus victorias por la vía del knockout. His professional record, 25 victories, along with 3 losses, 1 draw, and 19 of his victories coming by way of knockout. De Cebu, las Filipinas, Rodel Mayor. Y en la esquina opuesta, en the opposite corner, vestido de color dorado con el tricolor boricua de rojo, azul y blanco. He steps into the ring wearing gold trunks, trimmed in the colors of Puerto Rico, red, white, and blue. Su peso oficial, 107 libras y media. His official weight, 107 1/2 pounds. Entra al cuadrilátero con un récord invicto de 32 victorias, un empate y 6 de sus victorias por la vía del knockout. He enters the ring with an undefeated record of 32 victories, 1 draw, and 6 of his victories coming by way of knockout. El campeón mundial peso mini mosca de la OMB, the WBO Light Flyweight Champion of the World, de Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, el Iron Boy, Iván Calderón.
All right, so referee Luis Pabon of Puerto Rico has to get this ring cleared out. Freddie Roach, we mentioned, did a lot to do with the training of Mayol, but he's not here.
He's got a full team, though. Jesse Arevalo, Jeremiah Quijano, Rene Espiroto, and of course his manager, Prima Encarnacion.
All right, so we're set to go with the main event of the evening from the Coliseo de Puerto Rico in San Juan. The Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Benny Ricardo, our principals, defending his WBO Light Flyweight Championship of the World at 108 pounds. Ivan Iron Boy Calderon in his 17th title defense, taking on the #1 ranked Rodel Mayol And this is a rematch, as you know, from that technical draw that took place in the brawl up in Madison Square Garden in New York about last June. So these guys are ready to go. Both in magnificent condition. They had about 2,000 or 3,000 people for the weigh-in yesterday just to get their eyes on this guy, Calderon. Here we go. Calderon, the southpaw, with the hands held high, starts with a jab, as does Mayol. Remember, Mayol is known for being a powerful puncher, and Calderon has the guard against that. He felt some of the power in their first fight.
Well, Mayol says he's going to get there first. He says he's going to start out very, very fast and try to push back Ivan Calderon. The part that Calderon, his plan is going to be be very elusive, get back to being that slick fighter, kind of like Pernell Whitaker, getting down low and getting out of the way.
Well, the first time I heard the expression "hit and don't get hit" was years ago from the great trainer Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, amongst other great champions. Hit and don't get hit, hit and don't get hit. And that's what Calderon wants to do. He doesn't want to really exchange the heavy blows on the inside, at least early with this guy. He wants to box him and try to box him. Nobody has taken advantage yet. 2 wild shots, and Benny said he's going to try and make himself smaller. Remember, he's only 5 feet tall, and when he bends over, it's a difficult target for Mayol. Look at the, windmill sort of punches already that Mayol is